Okay, so I got wind, not wind, wood what? Wood guts? You see this? They're like, hey, you know what's bad for you? Fire attacks. And what did they do? They immediately hit me with a fire guy. Wait a sec. Does my attack do more? I'm doing 10. Huh. That's pretty good. That's a lot of damage. Mega Man, leave this to us. Save your power for later, Clunk. Wow. Wow, he didn't even hesitate. He wasn't like, no, let me fight by your side. We could do this together. He was like, yeah, okay. Ugh. And just because just because I'm gonna use the grass doesn't mean that they need to use the grass, right? Man, I'm so damn strong. Put it all into charge, my ass. What even is this letter, though, is the thing. Comps? Huh? I really don't know what that one letter is. I have no idea what I just said. But one thing's for sure, I totally got it correct. Oh, fuck. Why? Did you see this? He's got stinking, grass panels, and meanwhile, I'm just a schmuck over here. You frickin' cheater. And yet you still lost. You set the deck in your favor, and you still lost. Don't give up. It kinda helps with these if you remember that a lot of times they spell something, even if they seem like nonsense. And I guess I played all these recently enough where I'm just like, well, this makes complete and total sense to me. Oh, hey, Lan, how's it going? I finished the Enter Shadow Man battle chip. It's a really real thing that I just made up. It says if you use Shadow Man in battle, you lose. It's called the Ultimate Blaster. The force of this chip could maybe defeat Shadow Man, but it can only fire once. No time to make it perfect. Sorry, Lan. One shot is all it takes. Believe in Mega Man and me. Install the Ultimate Blaster. Mega Man, we've only got one chance. I'm with you. Trying that weapon on me? You're aware of what'll happen if you miss, right? You'll look really silly. You're streaming this. No one likes whiffing in front of an audience. Shadow Man's so epic. That they needed a frickin' Deus Ex Machina to beat him. And it didn't even work. Yeah. Whoops! It doesn't matter though, because Shadow Man.EXE is also the only boss, to my knowledge, with an insta-kill. Oh my gosh. With an insta-kill. Muramasa does as much damage to you as he's lost in combat. What happens? Oh, damn it. What happens if he's lost more HP than your maximum HP? Well, then you just die. Obviously. I wasn't even paying attention to his health. I'm so glad that worked out. I love Shadow Man, but he fucking cheats. Man, you're not carrying anything odd, are you? No, nothing. Just 20 pounds of coke. Actually, they're measured in kilos. I messed it up. Where's the hotel? Oh, it's the one that says hotel above it. Thank you. Thank you. I can now hit... Oh, shit. I will be able to hit him in a minute. Ay, ay, ay. He is such an obnoxious boss. There we go. See? Nice and easy. Screw you, Thunder Man. We're both wood types. Why? Because... Let's see. Because snakes are green, and you know what's green? Leaves. And where do leaves grow? On wooden trees. It makes perfect sense. The one guy I listen to who does remix, Koki Remix, he did like a remix of this track. I want to say like a year or so ago. And there were a lot of people who, you know, there were a few people who were just like, oh man, I like this. Actually, I think I said something like, I love the song, but I hate the dungeon. And I think a few other people said something similar, right? And then it was just a bunch of people being like, I never knew that people dislike this thing where you have to avoid enemies that you can barely see around the corner. And I don't know. There's always just something kind of annoying to me whenever people, like, you know. Hey, if you didn't find it as hard, that's fine and everything. But acting like, you know, there's no plausible reason why anyone would find this challenging. That's kind of what tends to get me, you know? Where did I come from? Where did I go? Okay, that's a dead end. So I do want to go back the other way. It's just one of those, it's like, really? You can't think of any reason somebody might have issues with this? Not a single one? Because, I mean, I could have swore we had a meeting and everybody at least agreed that the smaller Game Boy and Game Boy Advance screens can kill. Well, I don't know how to tell you this, Chad, but you lost the guts, man. Fuck you. Oh, you stole half of your... You should have knew that you shouldn't have hid in the hidey hole. Oh, should I have not hid in the hidey hole? What did she say? He's got a nice voice. Oh my gosh. Sir, I'm asking for absolutely no reason, but are you into GIFs? If yes, it might have been for a reason. I may have a proposition for you. Yeah, I have a Magnet.EXE action figure, though. Which, you know what? That's pretty... I think that's pretty cool. I am quite fond of it. There was honestly a part of me that was thinking about, like, at one point, it's like, what if... Was thinking about, like, maybe trying to find a used one for Sam. But all the ones that I found on eBay, they look like beat up to hell, you know? Which, to a degree, I kinda like, just because, you know. If an action figure's beat up, you know, that means that somebody played with it, right? That means that somebody played with it. Why do you have switches inside the plane that make your plane go wonky, huh? Well... They're probably there to control the plane. And all I'm doing is going in and I'm correcting the errors. But still. There's something just kind of funny about imagining that inside this plane there's a button that's like, fuck up the plane steering. Or, flip the switch to not fuck up the plane steering. Why would you ever put it in that one position? I don't know, birthday party? Some people have wild ideas of fun. Oh, I can just blow up his magnet missiles. I don't need to dodge. What, are you freaking crazy? I mean, I guess. Can you interrupt him, Roll? Can you make him not... throw his... Was he still blinking? Oh, fuck me in the... You ruined my hijack plans! My hijack plans? You mean you're behind this? Oh shit, did I say that out loud? Damn it to hell! 2 swears in a single sentence? Rayquaza, are you sure this is a children's game? Dex, can't help but notice that when I fight Gutsman, it's playing the boss music for Gospel. Gutsman, are you an agent of Gospel? Son of a bitch! Was I supposed to fight this version of Gutsman earlier? Because he went down like a guy who could have tried a little harder.